welcome to my channel. This is Dosha with DoshaDreamsTarot, and this is a reading for the sign of Scorpio. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs, wherever you have Scorpio in your chart. It is a general reading, y'all, so just keep that in mind. It may or may not 100% resonate with you all the way through, okay? A lot of times it's like panning for gold, you know? A lot of messages come through, and some of them are gonna mean something to you, you know, and some of them might not, right? Wanted to say that gender is also fluid, guys, so please take it at surface level. Basically, I try and use gender-neutral language, which, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I use gender-neutral language as much as possible in order to be more accessible and more inclusive here on my channel, but sometimes really powerful like messages come through that are just like very, very clear and have gender you know, in them, right? Specific genders. And so I do channel those if they come through. But like I said before, if everything about the reading resonates, or a lot of it resonates with without how do I say this? If most everything resonates except for a specific gender that I channel, then please just take it at surface level. And it doesn't mean it's not your message. It just means somebody needed to hear it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it helps us narrow down our enemies, right? It helps us narrow down who we need to look out for, you know, what kind of energy is around us. And sometimes it confirms, you know, so funny because I'm just looking at the King of Wands. And the first thing I was thinking of when I said that was to look out for problematic men in your vicinity, right? It's not necessarily like I said, it's just sometimes things like that come through, right? So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the reading, guys. I think I said everything I need to say besides welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. I appreciate y'all so much, and I can't even tell you just how much it means to me when you guys interact with my videos. It makes me feel like, you know, I'm actually doing something out here that, you know, is meaningful to people, and yeah, that means a lot. So also wanted to say, guys, I've been like really sassy this last week. Like these last readings, I don't know why, like I went back and watched some of them while I was uploading, and just to like kind of, because I didn't write down any titles, and so I was like, damn, I gotta kind of give them a skim through to see like what is this reading about, like how do I, you know, how do I summarize, right? Some of the readings I was like, Jesus, Dosha. I was just being sassy as all hell. So guys, it's so funny looking back at yourself and being like, I can't believe I felt like that and said those things like in that moment. I'm being super authentic. Okay, we'll take it. I'm being really authentic, guys. It's just that sometimes our mood fluctuates so much that like we're just like, wow. Like I just amaze myself sometimes with things that come through in these readings. And so I just wanted to say that I'm, you know, I guess strangely fully cognizant of the way that I can come off to other people sometimes. It's just like you really do have to adopt like a who cares kind of attitude with this sort of thing, because at the end of the day, it's like it's about channeling the messages, and sometimes I get a little heated, or sometimes I get upset, or I get frustrated, or you know, I cry in these readings too, guys. Like I don't know why, I'm just a crybaby, and but anyway, just wanted to say thanks, guys, for keeping on, coming back and checking out my stuff and telling me what's up, and I appreciate it. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's get into these cards, guys, because I'm just like, what is going on here? I want to see, Spirit, is there any other cards that want to come out? Because there kind of feels like there is. Yeah, okay. What the heck? It's not like... Okay. You never know. Spirit just said you never know. So just keep on with it. Okay, guys. So thank you, Spirit, so much for your divine guidance. We are deeply grateful. We know we couldn't do this without you. Would you please help guide Scorpio for their highest good, Spirit? And please bless us and protect us as we move forward into this reading. Thank you. Okay, so your card, Death card in reverse, here at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting some interesting vibes from this. This is like, yeah, this is kind of one of those head scratchers. And you know why, though? Because it's almost like Spirit's giving me a lot of messages right now. Jesus. Okay, Spirit, can we just... Spirit's like, it's all connected. I can't give it to you one at a time. You got to see the whole picture. Jesus. Okay. Death card in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. Some of y'all Scorpios out there might have fire in your chart like me. I've got Sag rising. Some of y'all might have fire in your chart out there, okay? You don't have to, but that's coming through. But the other thing is, guys, this is talking about self-confidence, okay? This is talking about self-mastery, creativity, feeling powerful in your own, skin. I almost said in your own boots, but yeah, that too. Some of y'all need to feel more powerful, okay? This lack of confidence is really not helping you right now. And I don't know why it's there. We'll look deeper and find out. Page of Pentacles in reverse, Tower in reverse. Also your energy, but the Six of Wands underneath that. I'll show you the Six of Wands card because I really like it in this deck. Oh, and the Ace of Swords right after. Y'all, okay, so here's what I'm getting. Spirit's saying, you may see something as a misfortune. And of course, leave it to me because I'm that annoying ass fucking friend who's like, I really try not to do this though when people are in the heat of they're experiencing their misfortune. And you can't sit there and be like, oh, well, there's a silver lining in there somewhere. Like, it's just not a way to be a supportive friend. So I don't ever say that shit out loud to people until they get to a point where the silver lining is revealed, and then we can experience that together. Because I'm not like, because guys, like, it's gonna sound shitty, but like, I can see that kind of thing pretty quickly because I've trained my brain to do it. But it's literally just because I have experienced so much that, like, and when I say so much, I mean I've experienced a lot of misfortune also, guys. So, like, when things happen, it's like I try and tell myself, okay, what's the upside? What's the silver lining? And it's literally for me. It's just so that I can survive and withstand whatever it is I'm experiencing, right? And it's really helped me, in the long run. But some things you can't tell right away, and you have to wait for things to play out, and then you'll start to see, and it'll make more sense, okay? So, all I'm saying is that I'm going to be that person where it's like, this is going to seem like a misfortune, guys, but it's actually, I feel like it's going to be fortunate for whatever reason, because it's going to reveal to you your weaknesses. I know this sucks, guys. I'm sorry. But I think it's going to reveal where you're out of balance or where your weaknesses are, because you're okay, two things I'm getting with this. And this is not going to make, some people are not going to be happy to hear this. And personally, I'm not even personally happy to hear this because I am a Scorpio sun with the Sag rising. And I just, I have feelings about things that are going on in my life right now. But so this is the Justice card in reversed and the Hierophant. So the energy that I'm getting is that there will be some type of determination, okay? Could be a monetary determination, guys. And I know this sucks because some of you guys might be out there waiting on something here. And this is not the best omen for us here, because this is kind of talking about a determination being made that's not really going to come out in our favor. There might be a decision to withhold monetary resources. There might be some kind of, okay, right? So that's one message. The other message is totally separate, that you may gain some knowledge at this time that's really actually going to reveal to you where you are out of balance in your life, where things are out of balance in your life, where you could put in more energy, more effort, and actually where you could take energy and effort from other areas, you know what I mean, that are getting too much energy and effort. So this card is really coming through about balance to me. It's not necessarily coming through as juggling, which it very well is, you know what I mean? But here it's like, in this context, I'm really getting it as your ability to actually juggle the different aspects of your life. You know what I mean? But you're trying to keep them balanced. You don't want to drop any balls, right? You want everything to flow, right? Easily, where you're like, okay, I put an effort here and that thing is doing good. So then I'd go and check on this thing and this thing is doing good. And I just, you know what I mean? I have my pattern, my flow to make sure everything is going well. So this is what's coming through, is that Spirit is kind of saying here that there's some knowledge, there's some kind of structure, there's some type of even pattern. I don't know why I'm getting that, but there's something that you're going to discover that's going to shine a light on this, and you're going to go, oh my God, that's where I have been struggling, because maybe to a certain extent you didn't really know, like, fully. Like, I feel like you definitely have an idea, because you're definitely, something is going to click for you, and I feel like you're going to discover some kind of piece of knowledge or evidence, even I just got, that's going to change this. Could even be, guys, that this monetary determination, it could be that you actually figure out how to overcome it, right? Either you figure out a new income source or a new income stream or something where that you're like, oh, well, I'm just going to leapfrog right over this problem. Okay, you don't want to give me the money? That's fine. I'll get the money somewhere else. You know what I mean? That's the kind of energy that I'm getting here. Is this is like problem-solving energy. You could even possibly be able to reveal, like I said, evidence, be able to reveal that this is an unfair determination. You could file an appeal, right? That's what I'm getting from this too, is this might actually be a very unjust and unfair decision, which is part of the reason why I was like, yeah, this sucks, because it's coming out with that it's an injustice, right? So usually if I saw the two of these together like this, I'd go, oh, you're going to get your just dues. Excuse me. You're actually they're probably going to, this decision will probably be in your favor, right? So instead of the Hierophant being in reverse, you've got the Justice card in reverse. And so that's really telling me that this is going to be something that I think is unfair. And I think you're going to be able to call that out and like file an appeal, and you're going to have evidence of everything that it is that you have done up until this point right, everything that you've done right. And so you should be receiving what it is that is, you know, yours, basically. That you've been, you know, you've basically been, I feel like this is a determination on something that is like, they've been holding the funds and then they're going to decide to just not give them to you at all or something. And you're like, yeah, well, that's not exactly how this works. So you can't really just decide to not give me what basically I've been waiting for. You know what I'm saying? But because of this Queen of Wands in reverse here, you may not be feeling so confident about that. Like, you may be like, well, what can I do to make them change their mind? Like, how can I change this situation, this determination? Like, I don't think that I can do that, yada, yada, right? So Spirit is trying to draw attention to this, because you have to realize that you need to be in balance in order to face what's coming towards you. Because also, check this out. It's not just this Ace of Pentacles in reverse that you have to think about. You're also getting the Ace of Cups in reverse. And a couple of things came through for me with this card. The first thing that came through was that you may experience some type of, yeah, guys, I really don't want to like hurt anyone's feelings here. But you may actually start to notice where in your love life your lack of confidence starts to impact this. Okay. But you may also realize that some type of, okay, here's two different things. Aspirations, okay? Not necessarily just like actual love scenarios that are taking place currently, like in your physical reality, okay? This could just be aspirations that, you know, this is also talking about like the endless stream of love that is available to all of us, whether we're alone or with another person, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. This is talking about the overflowing cup from the freaking multiverse, okay? And believe it or not, it's there. It's in here, and you just have to connect with it, and then you're literally full as all hell, right? So what I'm getting here is this could be revealing a lot to you, because you're going to realize how dependent you are upon certain things in order to be okay. Now you're going to start to tap into that, and you're going to, in my what I'm feeling, okay, is that I feel like you're actually going to recognize this is just revealing a lot to you. This is the whole purpose of this bump in the road. Whatever this bump in the road is for you, this is totally just to reveal you to yourself. And it's very, very valuable. Okay. And so if you can see it like that, Scorpio, I feel like you're going to benefit from it, which I said at the beginning. It's like, I know that's kind of annoying to hear in some cases, but I'm willing to be that person, because that's literally like half of what Spirit like puts me through and has me do for other people, is to help people see how they can learn and grow from bumps in the road, from obstacles, from challenges, from misfortunes even, right? Which is like half of what we do here in life. We're not always doing well, and we just have a couple bumps in the road. A lot of us we're all going to struggle. Period. That's just part of life. We're all going to suffer. We're all going to go through something difficult and challenging. It's how we respond to it. It's how we navigate it. And a lot of times that's really hard to do on our own if we don't have any encouragement from the outside telling us, hey, you know what I mean? I've been through shit like this before too. Don't stress, because stress will only hurt. This lack of confidence will only hurt the situation. You have to be confident that you'll survive it. You have to be confident that you're going to deal with it. You're going to balance it out here. Okay? So this, to me, is revealing where in your emotional state are you out of balance. Because this is talking about your physical security, in my opinion, right? Your income sources. That's how I'm seeing this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this is more so talking about your spiritual income, right? Your emotional income. Where are you deriving emotional satisfaction? Where are you getting, love, basically? How are you tapping in to the universe, right? Spirit's kind of showing you and revealing to you where there may be some deficits in your life. Does that make sense? You're giving out more than you're getting back. And this is what Spirit wants you to focus on. That's why the Two of Pentacles is here, in my opinion. It's because you're juggling these two aspects of yourself, and you're needing to get back in balance, which is why the Justice card is in reverse, in my opinion, right? This is how I'm feeling things. But you got the Six of Pentacles coming out. And what the Six of Pentacles is telling me is like a whole separate message, but also totally right in line with what's coming through so far. That this is about equal give and take, right? Like I said, there's certain areas of your life where there's somewhat of a deficit, where you're giving out more than you're getting back, right? Or you may be actually getting more than you're giving out as well. Does that make sense? It really depends. But so what I'm getting here is that this is about bringing things back into balance, bringing things back into focus. And I know sometimes it's easier for us to just skate along. And, one of the messages that has been coming through lately too is to just relax and to just let things get back into place. Not necessarily don't do anything about any of this stuff. You should definitely put an effort into rebalancing yourself and be willing to take the time to look at it, but also don't stress yourself out. You know what I mean? Like, this is going to come back into balance, and you will figure it out step by step. And you just have to, because in order to listen to yourself, right, and listen to your heart, or look at your life situation in a constructive way, you have to be able to slow down and calm down enough to actually hear your heart speak, right? And hear the universe speak, And so when you're able to do that, I feel like it's going to just work out. I really do feel that. I do feel like things are going to work out, but it's like you're going to have to gain some type of knowledge here, or you may have to dedicate yourself to something in order to overcome these obstacles. And you're going to have to be determined, and you're going to have to get your mojo back here. So a lot of you guys, this is just changes. And so it's not necessarily going to be like big, horrible things, but it's just showing you where you're out of balance so you can get back in balance. And that doesn't have to be scary. You know what I mean? It can be really, really constructive and positive, but it might be a little scary at first, okay? But I'm really not seeing it as like a horrible thing, right? But the other thing I was getting is that you may actually get some more balance in your relationships, right? You might get some more balance in your work relationships, where maybe you get a raise and you're getting paid more, or maybe you know, you end up having more reciprocal relationships, you know, romantically, in your friendship circle, whatever it is. Like, I feel like this is coming in to help get you back in balance as well. You know what I mean? So this is going to help. But yeah, guys, that's what I've got for you. I got to end it here. But I appreciate you guys, and I hope this message was helpful. Y'all are going to be fine, like we always are, right? Just, you know, just try and take this as an opportunity, you know, in order to get yourself, like, fired up and get yourself balanced, you know? We have to try and learn to love these types of changes and opportunities, because they really are important, but a lot of times we're taught to shy away from them or be afraid of them, or, you know what I mean? Oh, this is, my life is over, you know? But that's like literally half of life. Half of life is challenges and rewards. Like, that's how I see it, is like blessings and challenges. And so, you know, we have to learn to embrace the challenges, you know? It's just a part of it, and it's actually necessary. So anyway, I love you guys, and I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do interact with the video, like, share, comment, or subscribe. It really means a lot to me, you guys. Also, if you need a dream interpretation, I do offer that. So my contact info is in the description box below, as well as my donation links if you want to drop me a donation. Really means a lot to me. Thank you to those of you who have. Especially, it's like really hard time right now financially, so it really means a lot, guys. It helps. And yeah, and I love giving to you guys, so I really love it when you give back, you know, because I just know it feels good for you guys too, so it's cool. I love it. But anyway, appreciate you guys. I'm going to get out of here, but I wish you well, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye.